Okay, hey guys, it's Jenny here, and today I'm going to be going live to to do a Q&A with you guys because during this giveaway I've gotten a lot of requests to do more Q&As and stuff like that in general. And I'm also going to be putting the names down on sticky notes and then drawing the winner. Don't worry if you don't make it to the live video. I will either end up posting it or just doing a separate video re-announcing the winners, or something along those lines. But yes, so until I get some questions, I will be, writing the names down for the giveaway. And so yeah, this is an open Q&A. I will answer any questions you guys may have, and stuff like that. Well, I am, I'm putting all the names down on sticky notes for the giveaway. So ask me questions, I will answer them to my best extent. My reading week is going very good. Thank you for asking at Werewolf Winchester. It's okay. It's Wednesday and I finished one book. And I'm in the middle of two others, but they're pretty large, so I don't think I'm going to be finishing them very soon. I don't know. It might take me into next week. Favorite book so far this year? That's a really hard question. Does that mean, favorite book that I've read this year, or, new release that I've read this year, or just favorite book that I've read this year? Because I actually reread my favorite book this year. So I don't know if that, counts. Yes, I actually did finish Red Queen. That was the second book that I finished this month, and I was very shocked by the plot twist as well. There were tears. That was one that really upset me, because I didn't see it coming at all. I've been reading a lot of books lately with plot twists that I never saw coming, and usually I'm pretty good at predicting plot twists. So I don't know if I'm just, losing my game. Yes, I was gonna say Court of Mist and Fury. I could do a video about my pets, but it might take a while. And Sarah J. Maas, I really recommend her Court of Thorns and Roses series. Mostly because I haven't gotten all the way through Throne of Glass yet. And even where I'm at, it's, I don't really like it, the book that I'm on. But I really did like book 2 of Throne of Glass. However, I liked all of the books of Court of Thorns and Roses, and I reread them frequently. So I would definitely recommend her Court of Thorns and Roses series. Sarah J. Maas. I could do a pet video, but we might be here a while. So, I could pick a couple from each, different species or something like that. But that's something I could do if it's something that you guys would like. Yes, I was actually unsure about Court of Thorns and Roses when I first had it recommended to me. And I really didn't think the hype was going to follow through. But actually, I loved the book so much, it exceeded the hype for me. I just loved it that much. And yeah, I reread it so frequently, and I'm going to be doing something that I never have done before come May. But once I get my hardcover copy of Court of Thorns and Roses and then my paperback copy of Court of Wings and Ruin, I'm going to be annotating my paperback books, which means I'm going to be doing a complete reread of the whole series again, which doesn't bother me because I lost my place. Because I just read them so often anyway. Okay. So right now I'm writing down the names for One of Us is Lying. Sophia has a sticky note on the floor. The baby rabbits are doing very, very well. They are about a month old now, and they're permanently out of their nest box, and they are always stealing their mom's pellets, and they're eating and drinking on their own now. But yeah, they're doing great. Yeah, I have never actually thought about doing an online book club, but you could email me and let me know how you think I should do it, because I wouldn't know how to go about that. But that sounds interesting. And my dad really supports it. He thinks it's great that I read, and obviously he is more lenient with my book buying. However, even though I got my traits of reading from my mom, she's more you need to do more than read kind of person, and she's like, you need to stop buying books. But for the most part, they support it. But my dad more so appreciates my book obsession. I actually have a video of him from Barnes & Noble like a year ago where he said, out of any of the addictions you have, I would rather you have an addiction to books. And I still have that video to this day because I just think it's really funny. But But again, the online book club thing, that sounds super interesting. But again, I really wouldn't know how to go about doing that. So let me know. Like, if you want to email me, my email's always in the bio of my videos. And I think it's in the bio for my channel. But let me know via email what, how I could go about doing that. Because I've never been a part of any, and I've never really watched any videos for them. The only one I really know about is the Prue's Utopia book club, which is run by Reagan and Sasha. But that does sound super intriguing. Sophia has a Q-tip on the floor, and she is flinging it everywhere. Sophia? Okay, so I'm on my last entry for One of Us is Lying. I'm pretty sure I ended up with 8 in total. So we can work together to figure out how to do it, because I think that's something that I would really like to do. But I do watch Jesse, if you're talking about Jesse the Reader. I do watch him, but I don't watch him as frequently as I watch others. I have not read The Raven Cycle, but I want to. It's on my wish list. And I can put you down to enter if you comment your username again, because I lost it. And also, would you like to enter for One of Us is Lying or Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children? This is Miss Peregrine's. This is One of Us is Lying. Yes. I'm still really hesitant to give up my Miss Peregrine's copy and paperback, but okay. One of Us is Lying. Okay. Thank you. I never actually originally planned for my channel to already have 300 subscribers by my 1 year, because I was just really doing this for the heck of it. I just wanted to, like, be able to talk about my books. I didn't even really expect to get any viewage out of it. I just wanted to post it somewhere where people could watch it if they wanted to, because I don't really have anybody that I can talk about books with. So I figured, hey, I'm just going to film a video and I'm going to post it on YouTube. I have not read the whole Lunar Chronicles series. I've been really bad with that. I read Cinder in January of 2017, and I've picked up Scarlet 3 times, and I haven't finished it. I don't even think I've gotten past page, like, 20 in it, and that's something I'm really bad at. But I think it's also because I don't have the full series yet. I have Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, but I don't have Winter yet. And all the formats are wonky. They're all different formats. It bugs me. But no, I have not read the whole series yet, but everybody's saying that either Scarlet or Cress is their favorite, so I know that's one series that I need to continue with, but I haven't been in the sci-fi mood. I know that's probably killing you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so the winner for One of Us is Lying is Daphne Luciano. Congratulations, you are the winner of One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. You can email me with your address and stuff. In my email will be down below. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to be... You are very welcome. And now I'm going to be putting in the names for Miss Peregrines. So, yes, Q&A is now open again. Rachel actually does not read. She's read books, but she doesn't really like to read. Today the weather was really nice. It was cold, but it was, like, sunny at the same time. So it was, like, pretty decent. Right now it's overcast, and it's always cold. Yeah, me and Rachel really never bonded over reading. I've been trying to convert her for years, but, she actually is starting to show an interest in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, so I'm hoping I can fully establish her in that fandom. We'll just see, though. I don't know. Court of Mist and Fury might be too daunting. Might get her to read the first book, though. That'll be a step. I did not get very many entries for Miss Peregrines, probably solely because this is a really old release, and One of Us is Lying is a really new release. But I love Miss Peregrines. I actually ended up buying the whole series in hardcover. I have read the whole series and I love it, and I think the first one still remains my favorite. Yeah, I think the first one is still my favorite out of the whole series. Hollow City I liked, and I think Library of Souls is my least favorite. I think, yeah, it goes in order, like, first book is my favorite, and then it goes second, third. Okay. But yeah, I have read it. And I actually plan to reread the first book soon. I have a lot of rereading to do. Yeah, we're always just really chill. We've had our disagreements in the past, but, like, we haven't had any disagreements in the past year or so. And my favorite animal is... That's a hard question. I don't know what my favorite animal is. I have a lot of favorite animals. I genuinely don't know the answer to that question. But Goosebumps books are what I grew up on. What got me into reading so much was Goosebumps and Nancy Drew, and I actually have a whole box of Goosebumps books up in my closet. that I don't have any room for, so they're up in a box in my closet, and I can actually see the box right now. But yeah, Goosebumps and Nancy Drews were my entire childhood. That's all I read. So, yes, I definitely have read Goosebumps. I haven't read all of them, but this is like one of the, I usually am not this good about reading. I usually have a hard time reading a lot. But yeah, lately I've just been hitting a really good reading spike, and I did have a really big slump this last summer. I had a really bad slump. The only book I read in August was A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I was like so ashamed, but at the end of 2017 is when I hit a really big slump, so I'm really glad that the beginning of 2018 has hit such like a high for reading for me, because that's usually not the case. I used to get in really bad slumps. And yeah, I really love Goosebumps. I just loved them. That was what started me off. Nancy Drews too. I love Nancy Drews. I actually started collecting the old editions of Nancy Drew, like the hardcovers with the, like, I don't even know how you describe them. But they're all at my dad's house. So these are the entries from Miss Peregrines. Yeah, I never stop buying books. Even if, like, I put myself in a book buying ban, I still manage to accumulate some form of book. It's ridiculous. But it's okay. It's not like I'm complaining or anything. Because I love how my bookshelves look right now, but I ran out of space. So I'm going to have to, like, get new shelves or something. Because 2 of the bookshelves that my books are on aren't even mine. They're built with the house. I truly can't either. I have no self-control at all. Okay, so the winner for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is Bookish Queen. Congratulations, you are the winner for Miss Peregrines. Once again, just use my email link down below, and yeah, email me your address and stuff, and we can talk about it. I don't know when I'll be able to send these out. But yes, once again, congratulations. I have not read The Hate That You Give, but I really want to read that. I think that's probably going to be like a May read for me, because I'm either going to read it in April or May. Binge watching. Oh, that's a good question. I'm binge watching. I haven't watched shows in like a week and a half, because I've been doing so well on my reading. But, I've been trying to catch up on season 2 of Riverdale. I've been rewatching, I'm in the middle of rewatching Supernatural for like 3rd or 4th time. And I was gonna restart Pretty Little Liars for the 3rd time, so I can't stop rewatching shows. I just love them too much. And I also have to finish The Fosters, but I have a lot going on. But yeah, feel free to ask me more questions. Dean, I'm a Dean girl. I actually have a cardboard cutout of Dean. It's boxed up behind my dresser though, because he almost got decapitated when we were moving. So I have to put him away so that his head straightens back out. Yeah. And by the way, this was a fish tank. It's actually going really good for me, because I read the physical... Oh no, my nephew left his necklace here. Sorry, I looked over at my like currently reading stack and noticed that he put his necklace on there. But I actually don't have a physical book right now, even though this is a physical book right here. They both are. But I'll tell you guys what I'm currently reading, because I don't know if you guys know. But I'm currently reading Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Sword of Summer on audiobook, and I am on chapter 20, page 130. This is really slow for me. I think it's just because of how much I adore the Percy Jackson series, so I had really high expectations. And this is what I'm reading on ebook is Air of Fire, and I'm actually farther than this because I was reading on the bus. I'm reading this on my Kindle. And I think I'm on chapter 9. Yes, I'm on chapter 9, page 66 for this. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick a physical book right now or if I'm going to wait until I get farther in these. You should definitely read Percy Jackson. That's another book that started me out. That was the book that I hit in middle school that I really, really, really loved. But, yes. It's going really well because I like how I can alternate. I can listen to this when I'm doing something like homework or chores. I can read this on the bus. I can bring a physical book to class. And it's just, I like the process because it helps me get a lot of reading done at once. And usually the stories are so different that I can keep them straight in my head, which a lot of people say that they can't do. It's hard for me to keep stories straight when they're all physical books. Like when I'm trying to read a bunch of physical books at once, like I was doing that one time. I was trying to read Scarlet, Throne of Glass, and something else. And I don't remember what it was. But I was trying to read 3 at once. Yes, I do listen. It was hard for me at first to listen to the audiobooks at a higher speed. But lately I've been getting better at doing it because my mind is able to keep up when that's like solely what I'm trying to do is listen to the audiobook. But yeah, reading 3 different kinds of books is going very good. I like how I've been doing that. I'm gonna run out of audiobooks to rent though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. My next audiobook I already know is gonna be The Cruel Prince because I have that on hold. I actually just watched a good movie. Hello. I just finished watching Thor Ragnarok with my nephew. I went and saw that in theaters, but we rewatched it and I adored it just as much as I did the first time. It's like my new favorite Marvel movie. I loved it so much. But yeah, I don't really think... Oh yeah, and I watched Harry Potter the other night. Yes, I like coffee, and I haven't really tried tea. I do love Overdrive as well. Next on my book wish list... I know... Oh, I have to get Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Sina McGuire. But a book that I really want... The one that I've been, like, itching to get, but it's not released yet, is Court of Frost and Starlight. Because, like, I want new content from that series so bad. I miss it so much. And it comes out on my birthday. And I know you guys have probably heard that, like, a jillion times. But I can't stop thinking about it. I keep asking my dad every time I go over, I'm like, did you pre-order my birthday gift yet? And he's like, why would I tell you? I'm like, because then I can get the pen for the night court. I'm like, Sarah J. Maas said that we get pins. I think I have read, my absolute favorite book is Court of Mist and Fury. I have read retellings. I have read some retellings. I read, The Wrath and the Dawn is retelling for 1001 Nights. The Dorothy Must Die series is a Wizard of Oz retelling. Cruel Beauty is inspired by Beauty and the Beast. Where's my red shelf? I can't even, like, think straight. And then Cinder is a Cinderella retelling. What else am I looking at? Oh, yeah, the Queen of Hearts is an Alice retelling. And so is Heartless. I think A Court of Thorns and Roses is even a Beauty and the Beast retelling, if I'm correct. But yeah, I saw her, Sarah J. Maas on her Instagram was rewarding night court pins, and I'm like, I'm all over that. And now Stephanie Garber is, for pre-orders for Legendary, she's giving away a customized Caraval deck of cards, and I'm all over that too. She's actually, like, been... When I comment on her post, she's been liking them and replying to them, and it literally just makes my whole night. I have a whole video of where I, like, talk to you guys about it, but I never posted it. There's, like, a whole folder of stuff I have that I've just never posted. And some of it I can't post because they're just hasty, after book finishings, I can't post the one from Court of Mist and Fury because I was sobbing my eyes out when I was really over dramatic as I'm looking back at it now, but it was really funny for me to watch. I can't post it though. It's so humiliating. I'm also excited for Legendary. My favorite booktubers. I have to think about that one for a second. I haven't really read much poetry at all, so I can't really speak for that very much because I haven't read enough to really have an opinion on it. My favorite booktubers. I really like to watch Emma Books, and I like to watch, who's that other one? You think about this. All their YouTube names are lost in my head right now. My mind is like drawing a blank. I know I have like 13 videos. I didn't see that comment. No, I couldn't see the comment that I just lost. If you know who commented last, can you like repaste your comment so I can answer it? I didn't see it. I have a feeling that was a continuation to your comment that I missed. Emma Books. I used to watch Sasha a lot, but I haven't been like watching her a lot recently because she really never posts. I haven't watched Love, Simon, and I haven't read the book. I was gonna order the book on Amazon when I ordered the other books. Oh, you guys have a video coming tonight, and I forgot because I thought I posted it last night. Yes, that's the one. Haley in Bookland. I watch her all the time. I love her vlogs. I love her vlogs. I watch her all the time. There was another one too. Now I can't remember who it is. There's 13 videos in my watch later list and I can't remember who it is. I watch Completely Melanie a lot too. There's another really famous booktuber though that I can't even for the life of me place. But yeah. Oh, Read by Zoe too. Yeah, I watch her. My favorite signed book. Ooh. First I have to think about what books I have that are signed. I have Divergent that's signed. I have Yellow Brick War that's signed. What else is signed? My copy of Hunting Prince Dracula is also signed. I thought I had 2 more. But I can't remember. Probably Hunting Prince Dracula, because I really love Carrie Maniscalco. I can't think of if I have any more than that signed. I'm trying to look at my bookshelves and I just can't think of them. I do not watch Julia Sapphire, but I have been looking for new booktubers, even though my watch later list is currently 13 videos long. My favorite part about BookTube is how open-minded everybody is. Not only are the producers, like all the other fellow booktubers, are they very welcoming, but the subscribers, aka you guys, are also very warm and kind, and I have not had any problems on BookTube in this whole entire year. I've had no negativity and no backlash. Even if I have an unpopular opinion, you guys just politely listen to me and, you know, take my opinion into consideration. And that's one of the best things that I love about BookTube, is that no matter what my opinion is or no matter what my stance is, everybody is very welcoming and it's a very open environment and one that is full of kindness, and so I never really have to be afraid to share my opinion. I joined BookTube so that I could feel this way, because before I was very timid and I never shared any of my book experiences like that to anybody because I didn't have friends that were interested in books. So I joined BookTube after I discovered BookTube to share that. Court of Thorns and Roses is my favorite series that has a strong female lead. Feyre, I adore her. There was also another series that I just finished. Oh, Throne of Glass. I really like Selena's character. But yeah, I joined BookTube solely for how welcoming everybody is, and just because I wanted to voice my opinion and see if anybody shared the same stance, which a lot of you do, and that's something I really appreciate about it. If there was another comment that I just missed, I'm very sorry. Sophia! But white contemporary romance novel that features a diverse relationship. I do not watch The Walking Dead. I thought that said Vampire Diaries for a second, but I don't watch The Walking Dead. Controversial relationship. I guess the only one that I've read that has a really... No. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I was going to say We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, but I didn't like that book as much. Sophia! She's hopping all over my makeshift bookshelf and it will fall down. Yeah, I really like the relationship at the end of They Both Die at the End. It made me cry a lot. I don't actually know how many animals I currently have. That's a really good question. Which I should probably know the answer to, but a lot. I have not met any authors in person. I was going to try to meet Stephanie Garber in Ohio, but I can't go. So I'm sad about that. Did that say 3 YA authors that were published in the past 5 years? I caught the tail end of it. 3 YA authors. Sarah J. Maas, Stephanie Garber. This is actually harder than I thought. There's only 3 slots to fill. And Carrie Maniscalco. It might be Tahira Mafi, but probably Carrie Maniscalco. Favorite Harry Potter book is the first one. I always love the first one because everybody's so innocent and he's like getting into the world and I love it so much. Yeah, when Stephanie Garber posted her lineup of Legendary on tour, the closest one to me was Ohio and I'm so sad. My house is Gryffindor. I was so happy. But I was super sad also because I MapQuested it and Cincinnati's about 6 hours from me. Oh, that's a hard question. Probably Full House. I love Full House. I will never stop watching Full House. Yeah, Full House. That's one I still watch. I really want to meet her. She's so sweet. She always replies to my comments. That's awesome. We share a house. Strong family element. Oof. Where are all my contemporaries that I read? Huh. I'm probably gonna have to say... Oh, that's a hard question. If I stay... Cats. I'm a cat person through and through. Like, that's something about me. I've never really liked dogs. I know you guys are like, oh my god. But actually, I was born like that. Like, even when I was a baby, I would always cry if a dog came near me. But I always had a cat in my crib. I don't know what it is, but I've always loved cats. And if I could have a dream cat, it would probably be a Persian or a ragdoll because they're both so cute. What was I doing in this? I don't even remember. But, all I know is that, Pride and Prejudice retelling, probably Carrie Maniscalco. Yeah, I am such a cat person, it's not even funny, like... High school comedy movie. I don't actually even know. I don't really watch a lot of movies. I mainly watch TV shows. And even then, I've been reading so much more than I've been watching lately. But, yeah. Sarah J. Maas, oh my god. Game of Thrones. I haven't actually started Game of Thrones, but I want to. My favorite Sarah J. Maas quote is probably either, to those who look up in the stars and wish, and to those who dream and the dreams that are answered, or something like that. All I know is that it's all over my Bookstagram. And I also like the quote, there are good days and bad days, even now, don't let the bad days win. I love her quotes. There's so many on my Bookstagram. Or on my Instagram, my regular one. I have not read Ready Player One, but I want to. That's also on my wish list. Simon and Ready Player One are both high on my wish list. Yes, everybody keeps telling me to watch Game of Thrones, but I've heard that the seasons are really far in between each other, and that's something I don't know if I could handle. I might try to, pick up the book series first, because that would take me a while, and then maybe they'll have another season released by the time I do that. Oof. YA contemporary romance books. Most anticipated. Oh, what was the one that I saw? It was a Casey West book. I don't read a lot of contemporary romance, but I did see one by Casey West that I thought sounded cool. And I also saw one by, I think her name might be Jen Bennett. She's the one who wrote Alex Approximately, and I think the one that she's coming out with is called Starry Eyes. And I think I'm looking forward to that one. I don't remember for sure, but yeah. What is read 24 and 48 hours? That sounds interesting. But I do definitely plan to do more 24-hour readathons. I have not read any manga. And my favorite story that deals with grief. Probably Mosquito Land, if that counts. Oh, that's a cool. I should do that. Because then I could still sleep. I'm probably going to do some 24-hour readathons, but I also might try what you said and do a 48-hour readathon. Because then I could actually sleep a little bit. But, yeah, dealing with grief. Oh, I also like This Song Will Save Your Life. But that's a little bit different. I do have a little bit of homework, so I'm just getting that out now because I also have to go outside soon. I am not vlogging this week, so you guys won't see any of what I'm doing. Thoughts on the recent passing of Stephen Hawking? It's very sad. I think he was extraordinary due to how long he survived, even though he was given very little time to survive, and he was just a really influential person. My dad really looked up to him. He has a bunch of books from Stephen Hawking. That's the only thing my dad does read. So yeah, I think it's really sad that he's gone, but I'm really proud of that he got to be here. I'm very sad about the closing of Toys R Us. That was my entire childhood, and I'm very, very sad about it. That's actually where my nephews went today. Psst. Before it closed, and I'm just glad that they got to experience it. I have watched conspiracy theory videos, but I don't watch any YouTubers specifically for conspiracy theories. Just recently there's been one floating around Twitter and Facebook that's been really freaking me out. But yeah, dream location is, I'm probably gonna go off on a limb and say Valaris or the Night Court or the Court of Dreams or something like that, because the way Sarah J. Maas describes them is very beautiful. Yeah, the voicemail is really scaring me. Yes, I do think Black Panther has helped to open that door, because Black Panther was such a huge hit, and I actually love that movie so much. That's my second new favorite Marvel movie the only competition is Thor Ragnarok, because Thor Ragnarok was great. But Black Panther, I definitely think, is going to open more doors because it was so phenomenal. Have not read Six of Crows. I actually have Shadow and Bone in my to be read bin right next to my bed because I want to read the Grisha trilogy before I read Six of Crows. School's been good. It's stressful because we have to take the SAT the day after we get back from spring break. So I have to take it in 2 weeks. And it's very, very intimidating, but I've been doing very well in school. It is very stressful, but I've been keeping my grades up and stuff like that. I actually haven't read very much Sarah Dessen, so I don't really know how to answer that question. I actually haven't read any Sarah Dessen. I have, like, maybe 2 of her books left. I got rid of the rest. But, yeah. I do plan to read a lot during spring break. I don't know how much time I'll have because I plan to make some plans with my friends. But I do want to read a lot. I want to do some readathons. Thank you. I'm going to need it. I'm very scared. Thankfully, our school provides us with McDonald's for breakfast, and we get to leave after we take the test. So that's cool. I might vlog during that week. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I haven't decided if that's a very cool idea or a very, very bad idea. But, I definitely won't have fun with my studies, but thank you, because I will need the luck. My studies have been killing me lately because all we're doing is SAT remediation. Yes, I actually added that video to my watch later because I wanted to do it. Sorry, I just had to plug my phone in. But yes, I want to do that tag, and there will be more vlogs. I'm just taking this week off. I'll probably resume next week during spring break. Barnes & Noble because I have not been to Books A Million yet. I know that one of my friends that I used to have from Wisconsin, she used to go to Books A Million a lot, but I've never been to a Books A Million, but I want to go to one. So Barnes & Noble is a little bit pricey, but I love their stores so much. I will have time for like 3 to 5 more questions, and then I have to end it. Yes, I can't wait to unwind. Read lots of readathons, hopefully. Yes, I wish there was a half-price bookstore. Favorite sci-fi series? I don't really know what counts for sci-fi. Fifth Harmony hiatus. I didn't know Fifth Harmony was on hiatus, but I haven't really been following the band that much. Yeah, I just haven't been following that much, so I obviously go to the bookstores. I go to all of my online bookstores and buy everything on my wish list. Favorite songs right now are Pray For Me from Black Panther by The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar. Like half of Jeezy's new album. And a couple of Logic's new songs from Bobby Tarantino too. There's also more, but I can't think of them. But yeah, there's a couple of Logic songs, Jeezy from their new albums, and the song Pray For Me from Black Panther. And I'm still listening to the Greatest Showman soundtrack, No Shame, No Shame. But yeah. Like 2 more questions. I lost track, so I'm just going to say 2 more. Yes, when I start to read, most of my TBR is not diverse for this month, but yes. I am very upset that Logic's getting a divorce. I posted on my personal Instagram about it. I was so upset when I saw it, but thank you for being here, Jocelyn. I appreciate your questions. But I was very sad. I almost cried when I saw it. I ranted about it for like 30 minutes on my Instagram, and I was like, called my best friend. I'm like, did you see this? I was very, very, very upset. It's very upsetting. Okay, one more question, and then I have to go as well. This is such a long video. I didn't intend for it to be this long. Whoops. I just really like talking to you guys, so... Me Too movement. I think it's good for people to have a steady voice. But thank you so much. I enjoy you being here. And I just froze, so I don't even know if you guys can see me. But thank you guys for watching this very long Q&A. Congratulations again to the winners of the giveaway. Thank you again, Werewolf Winchester. But yes, thank you to everybody who entered, and congratulations to the winner. I will be posting this video and then once again posting the winners in the comments. And yes, congratulations, and thank you guys for participating with this Q&A.